Paul, once again after long, extensive technical difficulties with the internet and with the technology, but we're here. So, welcome everybody. I want to extend a exceptional warm welcome on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. My name is Paul Arie, and we're here today to talk about our retreat that we have scheduled for the end of May, beginning of June, which is a special time because it's right during the full moon period. And it's going to be held for 3 days at the amazing power spot of Mount Shasta, which is in Northern California. And a lot of people ask, well, why Mount Shasta? Why don't you go to India? Well, we plan to go to India as well for Guru Purnima, which this year will be on the 29th of July. And that's a separate satsang and a separate information. But the reason why we're doing it, because it's part of building up the energy leading up to Guru Purnima. And what are these retreats all about? The retreats are specifically designed to bring together all the things that make a successful spiritual deep dive into a process. A process is designed specifically to open up channels, energy vortexes within you, and deepen your meditation and your daily practice. So why do we need a retreat? Well, the retreats are designed to, first of all, get you out of your electronic environment, which is oftentimes a more distraction and a diversion from your focus inwardly. So retreats are designed to be in places where the nature is powerful, where the nature is high vibrations, where the location is conducive to going inward. Why do you want to go inward? You want to go inward so that you can begin to discover what potential you have and unleash it. Simultaneously, these retreats are designed to purify, let go, heal, and to release those blockages that we have accumulated over lifetimes that keep us back, that solidify patterns, solidified negative emotions, and belief systems which prevent us from really experiencing the unbounded, blissful experience of our own soul as it's connecting with the universal soul, the universal consciousness. So it's important to have an environment and a place that vibrates and supports and uplifts your meditation process so that you can ask for the things that you need in your life so that you can receive that which you're looking for: experiences, peaceful states of mind, expanded consciousness and awareness, and overall happiness in your life, which is really why these retreats are so important. What's going to happen during these retreats is it's going to be 3 days, and hopefully the nature and the environment will allow us. It should be the end of May, beginning of June is just the beginning of the spring season, and hopefully the snow will have melted by then. And it will allow us to walk all around the grounds of Bunny Flats and Panther Meadows and so on and so forth, so we can sit and meditate and really kind of connect to just the vibrations of the mountain. And this mountain, if you take a look at it on Google Earth, is very powerful. It looks like a pyramid. It acts like a pyramid, and it has the power of a pyramid. And the pyramid is literally those sacred geometrical structures found in nature that hold powerful vibrations. Now, I know that a lot of people can say, oh, we have Telos underneath. Oh, we have these divine beings. We have Saint Germain and so on and so forth. We're not going to necessarily focus on that. But as we're in an environment where there are divine beings and guardians that are present, we want to enroll and to enlist them to help us in our spiritual development and spiritual evolution, which is part of the process of the retreats. Now, what's going to happen at these retreats? Well, we're going to start way in advance to begin a process to focus on mantras, yantras, and divine processes, which will happen over 41 days, which will culminate with the full moon in the end of May. And then we will have a very holy and sacred fire ceremony to cap off that experience of our meditation retreat. Process is paramount. You need process in order to activate and to manifest whatever your intention is. Why is it important? Because you're asking the universe, by implementing a process or an intention behind the process, to develop a specific outcome. It's different for different people, but at the same time, it's the group dynamic, it's the group intention that is the fuel behind manifesting outcomes. Could be connecting to angels, it could be connecting to divine soul, it could be connecting to the divine beings that are there, it could be connecting to Mother Divine, it could be connecting to Jesus Christ. Whatever it is that we decide as a group and as individuals, because everyone has their individual desires that they want to have manifest. It could be to empower you to heal the past. It could be to master the elements. It could be designed to increase the heart, to be open and to experience greater love, to find a soulmate could be part of your individual intention as examples. It could be also that you want to have clarity in your life to understand what your purpose for incarnating in this lifetime is. These are all functional and part of the individual participation in a group setting that allows the universe, the nature, Mother Divine, divine souls to support you in going in that direction. When I spent 14 years in India, there were specific things that I wanted to experience while in India. And it was all the experiences that I had were a result of processes, focused intention with a specific mantra, and a lot of times a specific yantra, and with the support of certain power objects, rudrakshas, crystals, lingams, various different objects throughout the years that I was able to receive that supported my soul to increase the vibrations naturally, but also give protection circles. And we'll talk about it in this course, why it's important. Why is it important that we want to connect to a divine soul? Why is it that we are doing it as a collective? Because there is an intimate relationship between our soul, our archangel that looks out for us, and a divine soul that guides us, divine spirit guides that help support us because they can see beyond just the three-dimensional, five elements physical body. And that's really important to understand because in the process of meditation, what's going to happen is that you're going to begin to open yourself up to a force of nature that is designed to help you on your personal spiritual path. Of course, we all want to manifest in our material worlds, but you have to understand the material manifestations are just a byproduct of the internal spiritual work that we do. I I tell people often, I said, you want abundance in your life, become happier, develop more gratitude, develop more insight as to what blocks you as a human being who incarnated that has lessons to learn about your relationship to prosperity and money and relationships and love, and knowing the distinctions between all of them and gaining clarity so that you know what you want in your life that will help you to become a divine soul, a supernatural human being, an individual that knows how to create along with the nature. And the nature is Mother Divine. She is that energy, that Shakti, that responds to our desires, our intention, based on what we want in our lives. This is important, and we discuss this in detail because there's so many distinctions and important topics that we need to discuss leading up to the culmination of the retreat. It's just not an event. It's a process that happens prior to that event, leading up to that event, and having a pinnacle of process like a fire puja, a yantra, a specific meditation practice over those 3 days that will help to spearhead and open up a new channel of reality that you can recognize and be aware of, that you're receiving, that you can see reflected in your circumstances of your life. And these are important topics that we'll discuss. So I wanted to just kind of leave it at that. I want to invite everybody to go visit my website, paularyeh.com, Paul, PAULARYEH.com. It'll be linked in the YouTube channel, the Facebook channel, and the Instagram channel. And you can also go to the Shirdi Sai Temple website as well, which is the physical location where we conduct a lot of our meditations, our processes, and our satsangs. And it's a wonderful place to visit. So you can send me an email. You can send me an instant message. And you can reach out to me via Facebook or YouTube directly to find out more information. We will be having consistent satsangs like this every 2 weeks so that people can gain more information and knowledge about what we are offering and how is it important in your life to improve the quality of your life and your experience of your meditations on a daily basis. So signing off right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If it's not live, it'll be available as part of the feed in the digital media. So I look forward to hearing from you very soon. Take care. God bless. All the best.